The night it happened was supposed to be quiet. Station Helios 9 drifted in its usual hum, air recyclers whispering, hull plates ticking as they cooled, distant traffic control pings like a mechanical heartbeat. I had just finished a 12-hour maintenance shift and was halfway through rehydrated coffee when my door chimed once, sharp and confused. Before I could answer, the lock disengaged. The door slid open, and an alien woman stepped into my room. She froze the instant she saw me. Tall, willowy, skin the color of pale moonstone, eyes like fractured amber. Her clothing shimmered with layered fabrics that bent the light, clearly not station-issued. She held a small hexagonal device in one hand, blinking erratically. We stared at each other. "This is not my quarters," she said slowly, her voice melodic but edged with tension. "No," I replied, standing carefully, palms open. "It's mine." Her eyes flicked to the door panel, then back to me. "Your access marker interfered with my translation node. I followed the wrong spatial signature." That was a new one. She stepped backward, tried to leave, and the door refused to open. The lock panel flashed red. "Station lockdown." "Of course," I muttered. Her posture changed instantly. Shoulders squared, chin lifted. Whatever fear she'd felt evaporated, replaced by authority so dense it pressed the air flat. "You will explain," she said, "why I am confined." "I'd love to," I said, gesturing at the door. "But the station AI does this every time there's an unidentified biosignature. Quarantine protocol." She considered that, then turned back to me. "Then I will remain here until release." I blinked. "You don't have a problem with staying in a stranger's room?" "I do not," she said calmly. "You are not attempting to kill me. This already places you above average." That was how Lyriel of the Vaetheri Imperium moved into my room. The beginning was tense. She stood the entire first hour, refusing to sit, scanning every corner like she expected the walls to attack. I offered her water. She scanned it, approved it, then drank with precise sips. When I suggested contacting station security, she shook her head. "My presence here is politically sensitive," she said. "Until I determine the extent of exposure, silence is preferable." I didn't ask what that meant. Humans learned long ago that galactic politics came with sharp edges. Hours passed. The lockdown didn't lift. Eventually she sat. Eventually she spoke. She told me she was a cultural envoy, studying humanity's rapid integration into interstellar society. I told her I was a maintenance technician who fixed what broke and avoided attention. She listened with genuine curiosity, asking about Earth, about human persistence, about why our stations were so improvised. "Because," I said, shrugging, "we build things to survive, not to impress." That answer seemed to settle something in her. The middle came when station security finally pinged my console with a request I could barely believe. "Biosignature confirmed. Vaetheri High Caste. Request immediate handover." Lyriel read it over my shoulder. Her expression hardened. "No," she said. I turned. "No. They will detain me. Interrogate me. This station answers to a coalition that does not favor my people." I hesitated. Harboring a foreign dignitary wasn't exactly in my job description. But something about the way she said my people quiet, waited, made the decision for me. "I can delay them," I said. "Maintenance override. Reroute the corridor." Her eyes widened slightly. "You would risk sanction?" "Humans do that," I replied. "A lot." What followed was chaos. I crawled through access panels while she stood guard, deploying compact defense fields with practiced ease. When security drones arrived, they found nothing but empty corridors and error logs. We hid in my room, lights off, breath held, listening as Boots passed by the door. In that darkness, she spoke softly. "Among my kind," she said, "humans are considered dangerously unpredictable." I smiled faintly. Fair. By the time the lockdown lifted, hours later, the station believed she'd escaped through an external dock. She hadn't. She was still sitting on my bunk, hands folded, posture composed. "You can leave now," I said gently. She looked at me. Really looked at me. "No," she said again. I frowned. "Lyriel, the station is clear. You're safe." "I am safer here," she replied. "With you." That was the moment I understood. She wasn't hiding from the station. She was hiding from the galaxy. She explained then, the pressure of representation, the constant threat of assassination, the suffocating expectations of her cast. In my small, cluttered room, she was just present. Not an envoy, not a symbol, just an alien woman who had made a wrong turn and found something rare. Choice. The ending didn't come with alarms or battles. It came quietly. Weeks passed. Officially, Lyriel was reassigned. Unofficially, she never left my quarters. She learned human habits, coffee rituals, terrible music preferences, the joy of complaining about nothing. I learned Vaetheri philosophy, star mapping traditions, and the meaning of patience that spanned centuries. When her people finally contacted her directly, I expected her to go. She didn't. "I will return," she told them, "on my terms." The galaxy didn't panic. It recalibrated. A Vaetheri envoy choosing to stay with a human technician became a story, then a symbol. Not of dominance or conquest, but of trust. Of humanity's strange ability to make space for others without demanding they become something else. My room stayed small. The station stayed noisy. But the universe felt bigger. All because an alien woman opened the wrong door and found somewhere she chose to stay. The day Lyriel finally decided to leave my room, the station felt strangely quiet. No alarms, no lockdowns, just the steady hum of Helios, 9 drifting through space like it always had. She stood near the door, her travel cloak folded neatly over one arm, the strange light-bending fabric no longer hiding her presence. Word had spread, quietly, carefully, that the Vaetheri envoy was still aboard. But no one came. No guards. No diplomats. The galaxy, it seemed, had learned something from her time here. "You could come with me," she said, her amber eyes searching mine. "There are worlds that would welcome you now. Worlds that know your name." I smiled and shook my head. "Someone has to keep this place from falling apart." She nodded, understanding in a way only she could. Humans didn't conquer the galaxy with fleets or thrones. We stayed. We fixed things. We made places livable. Lyriel stepped closer and placed a small, crystalline emblem in my hand. Warm. Faintly glowing. "A Vaetheri bond mark," she said. "It means this space," she gestured around the room, "is recognized by my people as a place of sanctuary." I laughed softly. Guess I should clean up more often. For the first time since I'd met her, she laughed too. When the door finally slid open, she paused at the threshold. "I did not enter your room by accident," she said. "The universe simply used a door." Then she was gone. Life returned to normal, or as normal as it could be. I went back to maintenance shifts. The station kept humming. But sometimes when alien travelers passed through Helios 9, they looked at me differently. With respect. With curiosity. Because somewhere out there, an alien woman told a story. Not about weapons or wars, but about a human who opened his door and gave the galaxy a reason to trust us.